Hello everyone, welcome to the second video in RENEE-MAS. So as you can see, it is going to be my take on my typical holiday go-to look. It's not a holiday look without the red lipstick, and it is our first video with a Christmassy background. So I have my little Christmas stocking, and I have my Christmas tree with the lights, and I have a pumpkin cream candle going in the background. But you know, I'm just gonna scoot this way so you can't see my desk and you can see this beautiful Christmas background. So I actually got everything real quick from the thrift store. A lot of people tend to buy new things every year, or when they're moving they tend to throw out stuff. So before you go and buy like new things, you can probably get a discount and find a couple of things that you like at your local thrift store, and you are reusing something that nobody wants any longer. So yeah, this is a close-up of what is gonna be happening today. Forewarning, I did have coffee right before this video, so I'm a little jittery in the video. And of course there is different things you can do, like I'm not wearing false lashes because I'm really happy with the way that my lashes look today. And winged eyeliner doesn't look the best on me in my opinion, but if you are a winged eyeliner girl, which I have said in the video, then go ahead and do that. But for me, this is what I like doing, and let's go ahead and jump right into the tutorial. Alright, so I already have my base on just because every time I try to film a get ready with me or anything, I just take ridiculously way too much time. So to cut a step out, and then because everyone has like their own preferences when it comes to face makeup, I already have done that. So I'm just gonna finish off by doing like bronzer and blush and highlight, and that is so like opposite what I do, because usually I do my eyes first and then my face, but because this is more of a tutorial, beauty guru, not really. So we're starting a little differently. I'm going to be using my Hourglass, oh, so sparkly, my Hourglass Luminous Bronze Light Bronzer. This is my first time putting it on my face. I recently acquired this at the VIP sale, but I have, that is way too much, but I have wanted this literally since it came out. I had just never justified or had the funds to purchase it, but yeah, I've wanted it since it's come out. I think I applied a little too much there, but it's okay because I look really pale right now, so we really want to bronze things out. I didn't want to like, I forgot this brush tends to like shed it a little bit, so we're just gonna have to pick up the hairs after. But I really want to bronze up the face right now because I look so pale, and I haven't used like a bronzer like this in such a long time because I've been using my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, so I'm sure it'll look fine once the look comes together, right? So many people rave about this, so many, so I'm sure it'll look great. Or maybe it's just a learning curve, maybe. I mean, I look pretty bronzy, but because I'm so pale everywhere else, it just is like, well, bam, bronze. I'm sure it'll look fine. It'll look fine with everything else. So for blush, I'm actually going to be taking NARS Madly just to, which looks like her. And again, you can like use whatever products you want. This is just what I have. And it's pretty, like, I'm pretty sure everyone has like something like this in their collection. And I just want to keep it very like bronzy and very neutral, just so it's like a warm, cozy, cohesive look. For highlight, I'm going to be taking the Laura Geller Baked Highlighter Duo, and this is in Portofino and French Vanilla. I'm actually going to be using the Portofino side, which is more of a goldy highlight, and I really love Laura Geller highlighters. That's basically 80% of my highlighters. I just think they're really beautiful. I'm not really like a wham shabam from the earth type of person, but so for an eyeshadow base, I'm going to be using my concealer. This is the Maybelline Master Concealer in Fair, and this is just in my year-long project pan, so that's what I'm just going to be using. You can use anything. Literally, it could just be like Urban Decay Primer Potion or an actual primer that you have. or you could just do concealer. Take a beauty blender and just kind of blend it out. Okay, and then I'm just gonna set the eyelid so my eyeshadow doesn't crease. And this is from the Anastasia contour kit. This is the vanilla shade, I believe. And I've just crushed it up just because it's easier to like move this around than move the whole thing around, and it's easier just to get into this. And I mostly concentrated in the crease just because if the crease isn't like the best thing that's set, your eyeshadow might get a little patchy. So I'm going to be going into my Stila palette. This is the Natural Eyes shadow palette. This was limited edition back in 2015. So use whatever like regular brown eyeshadow you have. And I'm going to be going in with this brown right here. So I'm sure you have something like that in one of your palettes. Literally, this brown is in everything, so I'm sure you'll be fine finding something like it. I'm sorry, my collection is very outdated, circa 2015, 2016, but it's just what I have and what we're working at. And I'm just really gonna like buff that into the crease. This holiday look is very like typical holiday look, so, but it's fun just to be reminded, oh yeah, that's just the classic holiday look. Oh yeah. And it just looks very natural, like super natural. Like you can literally just put something in your crease and call it a day, really. And if you want it to look like a little more smoky, you always like, I tend to like, normally not smoky days, I usually tend to put it like, stop it like right here, like where my eyelashes land. But if you really want to smoke it out, just take it out to where like your eyebrow ends, and that will really like make your eyes look more elongated. I don't know if you already do that. I just tend to like stop my eyeshadow here like on a daily basis when it's like nice and light, and then when I really want to like make it look smoky, I just take it out to where my where the tail of my eyebrow ends, and like that really just elongates the look. It's not new, I'm sure you already do it, but hello, here I am not doing the norm. And it really like whoosh your eyes if you end up doing like a wing liner, which at this point in the tutorial I haven't decided if I do, but you probably already know because the intro was probably already recorded. So then just to darken it up, you just have to go in with a darker brown and then just like progressively get darker depending on how dark you want your look. So again, I'm sure y'all have like this brown, multiples of these browns in like your collection, so go ahead and take it out, pull her out, and I'm just gonna focus this just in the outer corner and bring it in just a teensy tiny bit. I swear when I go to the bank, people are gonna be like, wow, she's really outdid her makeup to come to the bank today. I'm just gonna be like, so usually people go for like frosty whites like on their lids, but I don't know, I just never feel like it looks like that great unless you have like eyeliner and lashes on. So I technically prefer, instead of a frosty whiter shade, I'm going to go with MAC's Naked Pigment, and this is just like a nudie shade. I don't know if you'll be able to see. Oh, should I swatch it for you guys? Sure, let's do that, because how are you going to be able to compare to what you have in your collection if I don't swatch, right? Right. So, I feel like even like a goldy highlight would like work out fine. So I'm gonna take my Caudalie Gray Blender Spray. You can actually go wet your brush or use with, you know, regular water and not bougie water, but I'm too lazy to go to my sink to wet it, or you can use your Fix Plus, whatever you want. And I'm just gonna, just little spritzes. Little spritzes is all we need. Boop! And tap off that excess, because it's gonna pick up a lot. I'm just gonna, let me get close so you can see. I'm gonna start putting it on my lid, and look at how frosty she looks. She looks really pretty, and I'm sure any gold that you have in your collection already will work. And I'm just building that beautiful gold color. And trick of the trade, if you don't have anything, just go into a MAC store, not a counter, a MAC store, and ask for a sample. That's how I used to do it when I was in like middle school. I'd always go in and I'd be like, can I get a sample of this pigment? Because you could do that. I'm pretty sure you could still do that, but I don't think that many people do that anymore. But, you know, it's not illegal to ask for it. And I'm also going to put that in my inner corner. The eyes are pretty simple. I know, what the heck? I'm gonna go in with liquid liner. I'm just gonna do a little line. I'm not gonna do a wing because I'm gonna F up on this because I'm a hashtag beauty guru. And B, I just never find that winged eyeliner really flatters my eye shape. I just always feel like, oh, look a little funky, and it like just closes out my eyes. So I'm just gonna do a line because I know that's what looks good on me. But if you want to do a wing because you love a wing, please go right on ahead and do that. And I just like doing a little line. And what I like to do is I like to stop it like right here in the middle ish, and then you'll see what I will do. But I like to stop it right there in the middle and not go like all the way in, because I feel like, well, the next step that I do will kind of explain a little more, but it just leaves your eyes a lot more open and like doe-eyed looking, even like with all the stuff you're gonna do. And it makes you look a little more awake after like all the champagne and wine that you're gonna be drinking at all of these holiday parties. It's the most wonderful time of the year. So I know you're like, okay, why did she only do like the eyeliner like till the middle part of her eye? Well, now my friends, I'm going to be taking the Revlon Color Stay Black Eyeliner in black. And I'm going to be lining just the, I mean, I guess you could, I'm gonna line the whole thing, but the real important part is really lining that extra part that didn't get liquid liner. And I just like doing that because I feel like it really carries the eye without overpowering your eyes. So it's like, yeah, the line stopped there, but if you make the line thin enough, again, it really depends if you are doing a wing. I feel like if you're doing a wing, you might want to take that a little bit in. You don't have to actually, because I feel like it just looks a lot more seamless and like you have more eye space. So I feel like that just makes your eyes look bigger than like, you know, if you took the black line in, then it's just like taking away your lid space and could potentially make you look a little more like tired or, you know. All right, for mascara, I'm going to be using my Monsieur Big from Lancome. And I really like to layer this mascara. That's how I usually get my long lashes. So, what I do, let me see if I don't cover the camera. I really like push into the base and then just start wiggling it up without actually wiggling it up. But just really like, oh, I have a hair like right there and it's bothering me. Ugh. I'm pretty sure it's this sweater that's like leaking, but look at that. Wow. I really love this mascara. It is my new holy grail mascara, but it sucks that it's Lancome because it really hurts the bank. Okay, so this is what my lashes look like after 2 coats of Monsieur Big. Yeah, it looks really good. That's why it's my holy grail mascara. I had coffee right before this, so I really apologize if I'm like a little all over the place. So if you feel like you need false lashes, obviously for like your holiday looks or whatever, feel free to put some on. I'm not going to put some on just because I really like how my lashes look right now, so I'm really sorry again. If you're a wing person and if you're a lashes person, go ahead and put them on. But for the final stuff for the eyes before I just finish off with lower lash mascara, I'm gonna be using, this is an old one and I'm sure nobody has this anymore. This is the Stila Magnificent Metal Eyes, but you know what, you probably do have the one that's in like the new tube, the glitter and glow eyeshadows or whatever. It's literally, I'm pretty sure, like 99.99999% sure it's the same thing, a little liquidy and in like a different container, but because I have this one, that's just what I'm gonna use. But I'm sure you can use your the ones that are like in the little lip gloss tube, but it's like eyeshadow. So basically what you would do with the same thing is probably get a smaller eyeliner brush, because that tends to be, I mean, that is a dope photo applicator, and that's why I haven't purchased it, because I still have this one and it's still beautiful. I swear it's the exact same thing. So I'm gonna take a little eyeliner brush and I'm just gonna run it along my lower lash line. I just need you to focus, please. And then you add a little bit of glitz to this eyeshadow look. Like, wow, hello, glitter. And it's like, you still get to put glitter in your look, because, you know, the holidays is the best time to use glitter. You can use glitter all year round, but I feel like it's more socially acceptable to use glitter year round. And you can do this as thick as you want. Again, because I already have the black eyeliner, I just want to do the glitter. I feel like if you had like a darker eyeshadow, like if you line your lower lash line, it just, you wouldn't get the wow bam shabam, because it would be like this over a base, like a darker base. So if you have like a plain eyelid, I feel like it has a better chance of shining. But you don't have to use kitten or like a gold one. If you have a bunch of like glittery different shades that you want to use, go right ahead. Again, if you decide to not go with like a golden look and you decided to go with like a different shade on the lid, just use whatever you have. Like, you don't have to go and bust it, because I'm sure, I mean, we're all beauty hoarders here. I'm sure we have something that will fit the part. Now I'm just gonna do the other eye. Ta-da! Sparkle glitter glow. Now I'm just gonna go in and add some mascara on my lower lash line, and I will be right back. The hair has come down to fit this holiday atmosphere. Remind me to never have coffee before I shoot a video. Alright, so to get your typical holiday red lip look, I'm going to be using, this is the Rimmel London Exaggerate Lip Liner, and this is in the color Red Diva. This is the only red lip liner I own, and it works for everything. So, don't judge me if my lines suck. I have uneven lip lines, and I am not a professional, so I cannot. I mean, it kind of just looks like I'm doing my whole lip, but I swear I'm not. Liquid lip. This is the Fenty Beauty the Fenty Beauty Stena lip paint in Uncensored, and this is literally my perfect red. Like, it's so hard for me to find like a good red, because I feel like I need to go a little bit darker red than like the typical classic bright red. It's just my preference. I just think that that's what tends to look nicer. I want to scoot this way so you can look at the Christmas tree, and I look like a festive little snowflake. I should probably use a mirror and not the viewfinder. Let's be real here. And I know that dofa is like a little hard to apply. I know that's like what a lot of people's complaints are, but I really just like using my finger. So I try to put it as best as I can on my lower lip. And then just I'm gonna use like my finger just to take the excess off, and also just spread it out all over. For the sake of the video, I'm gonna try to make it as perfect as I can. So yeah. And that's as good as it's gonna get, because I'm very satisfied with the way that it looks. Ta-da! And this is the finished look. Ooh, I just love classic holiday looks. They look so pretty. As you can see, it's not perfect, but you know what? I know it's not, so you don't have to tell me. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little reminder of what holiday looks are like. I hope that it gave you some ideas to switch up the typical holiday look. Like just add a little bit, like put those glitters that you have to use and like just swipe it underneath the lash line. Just like on your everyday, if you want to do glitter, but you're like, ooh, can I wear glitter to that place? Just swipe it underneath your lash line and you will be good to go, my dear, dear friend. So I hope you guys enjoyed the second video to RENEE-MAS, and I hope you guys are looking forward to more videos. Again, just to recap, I do post every other day in December, so it's every odd day, so it's like the 1st, the 3rd, and there might be occasional bonus videos because I have more content to put up than what I have planned for RENEE-MAS. So on some occasions you might get like a couple days every day in a row. Who knows? You'll see. It'll probably happen. But yeah, I hope you guys are getting excited for all your holiday parties, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.